Everyone lift your right arm. Lucas, lift your right arm. Carlos, and what happens in your reflection now?
It's lifting his left arm.
Okay, it's lifting. Right. You can see yourself exactly the same, right? Okay, now lift your left arm. What do you see in your reflection? Do you see both your arms lifted? Yes?
No.
Well, that's because you're not lifting both your arms. Everyone lift Fran and Ben. Lift both your arms. Lift them above your head. Okay. Can you see in the reflection the same image than the original, which is you?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, beautiful. Everyone stand up.
It's a close.
The closer that you get, the closer you see your reflection, right? Okay, take a big step back. Children, big step back. Oh, good. Big step back. Girls, a big step back. Children. Tom, if we can't do this seriously, we're going to go back to the classroom and do this in our notebooks. Okay. What happened with so we were here, don't follow me. We were here and we all took a step back. What happened with the image that was reflected?
Smaller.
Did it also get farther?
Yes.
Okay, now take another one. Take another step back.
When you can't tell.
Does our reflection get farther as well? Yes, take another step. Okay. Is our reflection getting farther? Yes, as well. Take a step closer. Is our reflection getting closer? Yes.
Still too far away. Come back to me.
Excellent. Perfect. So, what happens with our image when we get closer or farther? Does our reflection, does it get closer and farther as well? Ah, great. Okay, now, I am the line. One of you is going to stand on my right side and the other one on my left, making the line. Quickly, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Over here. We're supposed to get closer.
Look at everyone else.
Okay. That's okay, Mr. Dan will do it with you.
Where's your water?
Excellent.
What's that up to the press?
Beautiful. Now, everyone, sit down.
But you're a mirror. You're the mirror.
Okay, Mr. Dan, can you help me demonstrate what the children are going to do? Now you are going to be each other's reflection. Again, we can go back into the classroom. Okay. So you are going to talk to your partner and you are going to decide who is going to be the reflection and who is going to be the original shape. Okay, in this case, the one who makes the movement. Okay, not yet. Okay, so Miss Nick, do you want to be my reflection or should I be yours?
You be my reflection.
I'll be your reflection. Okay, so Mr. Dan is going to move and I'm going to reflect what Mr. Dan does.
This is kind of funny. You're dancing. What are you doing?
I'm reflecting. Ooh, that's a tricky one. I'm reflecting Mr. Dan. Okay, beautiful. So you see, I'm paying close attention to Mr. Dan's movements and I am reflecting them. This is really important. When Mr. Dan took a step back, so did I, right? When he took a step forward, I also took a step forward. Okay? Tom, I'll be your partner.
No.
Everyone, get up and give yourself some distance. So we're going to move this way, and you are going to reflect your partner's movement. Okay, everyone take a step this way. Excellent. Let's begin. Let's go. Tom, I'll reflect you. Children, everyone sitting down facing me. Facing you, stand your bodies around.
Facing you.
If you took a step back, what does your partner do?
Step back.
Took a step. What would have happened if, Tom, can you get up? If right? Tom took a step forward. What would have happened if I took a step back? Would that have been correct?
No.
No, because I am reflecting, so that I would have gotten closer to Tom, right? Excellent. Okay, perfect. All right, lining up the door, we're gonna go back to the classroom. All right, everyone taking a seat, please. Girls, Eloise and Fran, what's happening? Is it yours? No. All right, everyone please sit down in your assigned seats. Beautiful.
Miss Tanya, do I close the door?
Yeah, because Miss Dan's gonna-
Amira!
Okay, thank you for asking, got it? Mom is here, can you come sit in your assigned seat? Okay, so, just like we did in the yoga room, we are going to do with shapes. Yeah? Okay, so I am going to give you, this is going to be easy and fun. Yes, it is. Okay, I am going to give you a worksheet. Yes. You good? So, guys, please leave the spider a little Columbia. Okay, so, okay, everyone please sit down. I've given you, no, sweetheart, no, we're not going to anything yet. Sorry? No, there is. Guys, everyone grab a worksheet, please. Okay, and I'm going to give you mirrors. So if you see on your worksheet,
These are all wrong.
on your worksheet, you have 4 grids. I don't want anyone to write on it yet, okay? On your worksheet, you have 4 grids. Now, you see these darker lines? Do you see these darker lines on your worksheet? Yes. That is going to be our mirror line. Okay, so that is going to be like the mirror that we had in yoga. So when I ask you to put your mirror on the mirror line, you are going to put it on that extra dark line. Okay? So in a couple of seconds, I'm going to give you a mirror, and I want you to place your mirror on those mirror lines and observe what happens to your shape within the grid. Okay?
First, we have to read that what mirror line is.
Yeah, the line.
No, just
Reflect on the line mirror.
we're not going to do that yet, okay?
When you use that,
Suzanne, why are you going?
You don't have to draw
Don't
anything.
need anything.
We're not
Don't need
doing
anything. You
We're
know?
not doing
Instructions.
the activity
Don't draw.
yet. We are just observing what happens to our image on
making you full.
So get the mirror.
the mirror.
So where did she say to put it?
Read the first question.
Where did she say to put it, Farms? Where did she say to put the mirror? Where?
On the black line.
On the black, thick black
So
scissors.
place your mirror on the black line.
Reflect on the wide mirror line.
So she's
We're not doing the activity yet. I just want you to put the mirror on the black line, which is your mirror line.
Which black line?
thick black line.
There's 2.
Yeah.
It's like
I want to see everyone's mirror in their hand,
Both of them.
reflecting
Give
your
it- Have a go at one, and then have a go at the next one.
Great. So our LO today is reflection of geometric shapes. Excellent. So just like you and your partner in the yoga room, you are facing each other, okay? So when we did that with Tom, Tom was facing me, and we were reflecting each other, okay? That is very important. We're flipping our image, and our new reflected image is now facing our original image. Okay, can everyone put the mirror on the table, please? Okay. Ben? Okay, so new vocabulary words, because this is the first time that we do this. This is the first time that we reflect in maps, right, using the grid. So, we've already learned what reflection is. What's our grid? Can someone show me what a grid is? Graham?
It is like when you have like numbers down here or the letters like up
Can
here.
you show me an example? There you go. Everyone has a grid on their sheet of paper. Your x-axis. Okay, so this is going to be something new. We're not going to go too into it. But our axis, what is another word that I told you for axis that we'll be hearing in this class? A mirror line. Okay? So our axis is going to function as our mirror line. So someone did point out that here you have your x-axis or your x mirror line and your y-axis or your y mirror line. That just means that just like we did it in the yoga room, remember how I told everyone to stand on my right side and on my left side? I was that mirror line. You need distance, right? You need something that's going to separate the original from the reflection. Okay, and we have position, shape, mirror line, and flip. Okay, excellent. So, how are we going to reflect the shapes that you have on your worksheets? This is what I need everyone to put whatever you have in your hands down, please. And Lori, can you sit over here? And Carlos, actually, Lori, can you sit next to Carlos? And to Lucas, and Carlos, can you come sit over here?
Of course.
Okay, so let's pay close attention, because you're gonna have to do this on your own in a bit, okay, Eloise? So, when we reflect, our first step is going to identify and draw the corners of the shape. So in this case, I have this shape here that has 6 corners. I've gone and drawn a dot on all of my corners, okay? Then we are going to count how many squares your corner is from the mirror line, okay? Again, mirror line might be your y-axis or your x-axis. So this one from our sheet is a y-axis. So if I take this corner, help me count, how many squares away is it from my mirror line? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, okay, I know it's 4 squares away from my mirror line, or my y-axis. Then, I am going to count the same number of squares on the other side of the mirror. I know it's 4 squares away. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Then from there, to help me remember, I am going to then draw my dots. Then I'm going to do that for every corner. Okay, so I've done this for this corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double it. 1, 2. Get to my mirror line. Double. Count the same amount of squares. 1, 2. Okay, and I'm going to do that for all of my corners. So your shapes are easier because your shapes at most have 4 corners. Okay, so you're going to do that 4 times. Then you're going to join the dots with a ruler, or you can use the same grid paper to draw that straight line. Okay? Any questions?
Oh, actually,
What?
can we use pens?
So we're going to do this. Where's your worksheet? Yes.
Do I put it here or?
Where you're sitting, please do it there. So we're going to do the first one together. Okay, I'll read you the worksheet. You're going to need a pencil, an eraser, and a ruler.
Miss, can I start with my phone?
Now we're going to do the first one together. Okay, so what's your question? Another question.
Do I do it here or?
Okay, I'm going to answer that question with everyone in the class. So on this last one, we said reflect on the X mirror line and reflect on the Y mirror line. I did see a couple of us just reflect on one. Which one? So this one is my Y mirror line. This one is my X. Okay? In your Puma test or perhaps on Manga High, they'll change the letters. Sometimes they'll say M, sometimes they'll say P, sometimes they'll say T. Okay? On your Manga High, I saw that they wrote it with M. So you'll see it as axis. Another word for mirror line is axis, okay? So if this is asking you to reflect on the X mirror line and on the Y mirror line, I am going to have two images. Okay. Oh, I should, that's great as well. So just like this one, so you see here that Romy reflected on her Y mirror line and she reflected on her X mirror line, okay? So she has two reflections. Yes, Lola, does that answer your question? This is my Y mirror line because it has a Y on it. This is my X mirror line. This is my Y mirror line.
So like if it's doing.
Yes.
Hey, is it okay that I did an extra one?
If I'm doing here.
I really, really lost that.
So put your hands on the Y mirror line.
Put two more like this.
Okay. So where would this reflection be? If you put your mirror on the Y mirror line, where's the reflection? Where's the reflection? Here. If I put my mirror on the X mirror line, where's my reflection?
Oh.
Yeah.
Just like this.
Just when I get it wrong.
Okay. Lastly, can someone tell me why I made a mistake here reflecting this triangle? This was my original triangle, and my assignment said that I had to reflect it on the Y. But this was my original image.
So
Okay, so I have to count one square away from this one, correct? Yeah, is that where I went wrong? Does everyone agree?
yes.
Yeah? Okay, excellent, perfect. And I would have known that had I put my dots on the corners, because then I would have been able to count easily and counted the reflection, right, Tom?